Morning, everybody. Having a kind of quiet Sunday. It's been a while. Shouldn't have left you without some cool plants to look at. Let's see, it was a little over a month ago. I broke 2 ribs. I was playing basketball with my son, fell down. I think I made a video that night. I was working on a tissue culture Monstera. I did a lot of other stuff. I was messing with some other tissue culture allocations that night that I didn't video. I did a little plant shopping while I had some downtime. Did a little rearranging. I got stir crazy. My son also broke his arm, and then, it was just basically a lot of catch up. Catch up at work, catch up at home, catch up on burgers, catch up alone. So it's kind of been like pushing a boulder up a hill. And as much as I love philosophy, I am not Sisyphus. So I was sitting here, and my son's been telling me I need to make a video. My wife's been telling me I need to make a video, but between the ADHD and other emotions, I'm just a human being, and as much as I try really hard every day to ignore that fact, my late sister and late mother's anniversaries are all coming around, and that weighs heavy on me. And like I said, they tell you, or they include paperwork when you leave the hospital about depression hotlines and stuff, because you don't think about how being in constant pain or not being able to fulfill all your duties can really affect your mood, your attitude, your energy levels, and by the time you're healed, you're not ready to hit the ground running yet. So we're attempting to, push ourselves out of a rut. We've all been there, and I'm sure you guys go through it too. So to help, of course, we've got beautiful plants. Brings us a lot of joy. We're sitting on the back porch with them right now. So let me show you guys a little bit about what we've done. All right. So, workbench. I've been trying to keep it relatively clear and only put stuff on the bench that needs to be worked on. Here we have our black rim Hoya. I can't remember what it's called. Apparently Leaf Joy has renamed all the Hoyas for the holidays. But I had to get this one because, full pink, full variegated. It's just my kind of plant. My Monsteras were previously over here. They were getting too much direct light. The allocations were over here, possibly not getting enough direct light, not drying out fast enough. Something. So we did a little swap-a-rooney. So we got our variegated Warshawizzy, Monstera Mint, variegated Melano Chrysum, Albo, Tycon, Tricolor, Aurea, Tycon, Green on Green, Mint. There's another tricolor somewhere around here. We moved our mini Monstera, which we chopped, so we got 2 variegated mini Monsteras, 2 variegated Adasanis, and then begins the stretch of alocasia pups. A lot of green on greens, a couple Fridex, maybe some Dawn, or not Dawn, the Aurea. Ficus. Total alocasia takeover. This is going to be one to watch. I think this is a full mint green on the green on green. We picked up a big chunk of, I don't know if it's Kolkata or Cuculata, but we love funny names. We picked up 2 more Alocasia luteas, or Alocasia macrorhizos yellow stem. There was a little bit of sport. I don't know if that's going to show up on camera, but we got quite a few corms off of this. Excited to see how those turn out. Burl marks, that's been chopped a few times. It's starting to grow quite nicely, so we'll be able to turn that into 4 or 5 here shortly. We found this really cool Birkin or Reverkin, or possibly even just mutated. I mean, it doesn't look reverted. A little touch of pink there. Let's see. More of said Birkin. Painted Lady. White Wizard, I believe. Maybe that's White Princess. Little Heteroasium Heartleaf. Sad and recovering Pink Princess. New leaf shows that she's still hanging on. So this is where a majority of the change has been made. We really try to just get everything off the ground. So we're hanging out Syngonium albo. We have since taken a couple cuttings because it's got 360 coverage, and we're going to get some new nodes activating lower down to fill it out a little more. We found this really cool sport variegated African violet. Since put in a little bit brighter light, the veining has really popped on that one. So we're excited to watch that one evolve. Alocasia serendipity. Having trouble keeping her wet. I think I might put her in a bigger pot. So this is honestly just about all of our rare ones. We got variegated Billy, variegated Pedatum, variegated Billy, Florida Beauty, Gloriosum Type 2, Snowdrift, Gloriosum Type 2, never can remember the name of that, Anthurium Glitter something, variegated Bipenifolium. Have yet to actually see that variegate. Hoping it didn't what's the word? Revert. Here we got, he referred to it as a Thai Adesani. Looks kind of mutated. It's really cool. Got almost like Pearls and Joy Adesani. These are those luteacorms. Can't really zoom in on a live, but there you go. We're getting some sprouts already. Syngonium collection got split. This is over here, but over here now. Aglonemas, all of that. Our Spiritus Sancti has been having some weird, almost fungal problems, so we kind of chopped it up, put it in some better soil. If all goes well, we'll end up with 3 of those. The Brandantium has really kind of come back to life a little bit. I wish it was doing better, but time. And then we come over to Kitty Corner. Got some Manjula, Snow Queen, or there should be some Snow Queen and then Marble Queen. Syndapsis, global green, reverted caramel marble. Those, I keep checking every day. I think I got one that's actually starting to variegate, but it's been hard. We chopped our mottled dragon, so we got a couple babies of that going. This weird pixelated cupria. And then that was the Monstera tissue culture that we did. Oh, I can zoom. About a month ago. It has since given us a new leaf. We're letting it harden off. It's been with no dome for probably at least 2 weeks, so we're just waiting to see some more vigorous roots. These are the corms off of this mama, which I chopped. That's a whole process. Hopefully I'll have an update on her soon. Submit. I can't even remember. There's so many damn variegated alocasias about to come up. Variegated silver or purple sword. A couple variegated Aslanis. Look at that purple sword. It's all white. Florida Beauties, Micans, and those reverted caramel marbles. My Calathea collection, almost everything is really starting to come back well. One or two of them not so much, but what are you gonna do? But we officially have all the plants inside, almost off the ground. I think we're really gonna clean up some of these pups over here. Got an excess of the green on green. Might try and start doing some trading. And then really just growing everything out for the winter. Maybe having a little purge here and there. Got to be able to pay for the new ones. I mean, I'm not a huge Pink Princess fan, but come on. This is the newest leaf. I'm guessing those are the marble galaxies or whatever you call them. But you don't see that much pink on the marble galaxies, so I really like that. Terrarium update coming. Trying to think of what else. I mean, literally just babies everywhere. I got a tray full of Campos Parda, a tray full of Silver Stripe. I mean, really, once the corms start coming up, the alocasias are going to be full. And so I think we just need some more philodendrons. Cool philodendrons, climbing philodendrons, tall philodendrons. You guys let me know what you want to see. Oh yeah, so the Hoyas. Obviously, we love Hoyas. We want to propagate everything. But I'm going to try, I think in this area right here, I need to clean it up. But I want to make a big R for Rahma-Terra. And then I think I'm just going to let the Hoyas go crazy across it. If you guys think I'm missing any plants, something must have that I don't have, feel free to donate. If you guys want to do some trades, if you saw anything you really liked, I mean, we are here for the community. We're not here just as independent collectors. You got to think, it's kind of how these plants got to be all over the world. You know, some coming from Brazil, Venezuela, South Asia, all across the world. And here, I mean, Florida, usually it's easier to access things right by the coast. But I mean, internationally speaking, these plants get shipped, shared, and cultivated by friends, family, and everyone in between. And so, as a community, we have to propagate and share to keep lineages alive. You find a sport variegated alocasia at the Home Depot. You share some corms with your friends because, hey, might be a pink poly or Amazonica. You know, the green on greens and the mints and just everything. All the different varieties. So I think that's all I really got for this morning. I just wanted to show you guys that I'm alive. I still love my plants. I didn't entirely give up. But sometimes life be lifing. So if anybody's still paying attention, thank you so much. I sometimes forget to believe in myself or put my channel and my plants first. I need to do an update. Cactuses. We cut and callus cactuses that have been planted. We have not watered them at all. It's been 1 month since we planted them, and we were going to water them on Halloween. Today is 2 days after Halloween. I still haven't watered them. But we need to get those watered today. We picked up a couple of the gymnocalcium cactuses. They're a variegated moon cactus. They look pretty cool. So we'll try and get an update on those. Try and get an update on the terrarium because we've picked and plucked and stuck a few things in there. A lot of the plants that were just leaf cuttings are starting to grow. A couple of the plants that were melting are entirely gone. And we reoriented the log, so that's got some coolness going on. But yeah, we need some engagement. We need to talk. What do you guys want to see? What do you want to know about? Maybe I can make a special trip or a special video just for you. No additional charge at this time, of course, but we also offer plant sitting services, repotting services. If you are just buried by life and you have a month of chores backlogged and you need to get those knocked out so you can get back to your plants, give me a call. We'll work for money and possibly plants. But as of now, I'm halfway caught back up with life, halfway healed. I got family coming into town this month. My sisters, my nieces, my nephews. I have one of my oldest friends coming into town the following week. So I got a lot to look forward to. Got a lot to get ready for. Got to stay sharp. Got to stay active. So if you guys needed a reason to get out of bed this morning and go water them plants, here's your sign. Aside from that, I'm just going to say I love you guys. See you next time.